evening, family and friends. My family has been a part of this school since 2011, and we forever will be. This is my last day being a student in this school, and for the past 9 years, I've been walking through the same front doors and been walking down the same hallways. Now that I am moving on, the hallways aren't going to look different, and the doors won't open up to the same class that I have known for most of my life. When my parents talk about their lower school experiences, I used to be amazed by how much they remember, but now I get it. I have made unbelievable memories that I will remember very well. Everyone only gets one lower school and one middle school experience, and mine have been incredible. Since the first day I walked into this building in 2015, I've loved it. The environment the school has created has helped me grow into a confident student. My first day here, I was shy and scared to socialize, but I'm leaving here with amazing friendships that I'll hold on to forever. In kindergarten, I remember when Miss Phelan told us that we were going to the apple orchard. I wasn't very excited, but after I ate that applesauce, I've never loved a class trip more. Miss Phelan was such an incredible teacher, and she really helped me become comfortable in this wonderful community. I will never love a field trip as much as I love the speedboat trip. It was one of the few my dad went on, and I know that he was thrilled to get whipped back and forth in a boat with a bunch of second graders. I love the topics that Miss Schulte taught us about, from animals to transportation. I loved it all. Some of my best Abiqua memories are from 3rd and 4th grade, where my favorite teacher, Miss Schreiner, would greet me every day with a hug. Miss Schreiner has supported me through everything, good and bad, and she is such an amazing teacher, and I'm so thankful for her. Also, I've never seen a teacher with such good style. The start of my middle school experience was rocky, but I somehow managed to make it one of my favorite years, even when I was wearing a mask. Being inducted into the Hawks was a very well-remembered moment, being that I had coach for my lower school years, so we were already pretty close before I became a Hawk. But coaches taught me to be patient and not to be over-competitive, which I'm still working on. I'm so thankful to be a Hawk and to have had the opportunity to have probably the most understanding teacher to talk to in the morning, which at 8:30 a.m. I definitely need someone who can understand me. Our homeroom with Miss Cavarino was a definite highlight of my 5th grade year. I know Miss Cavarino isn't here, but she was such a wonderful art teacher who knew me so well and felt like a close friend. She helped me progress in the world of art, and she helped me fall in love with it. Whether we were drawing pumpkins or stippling cows, she would always make it enjoyable to learn. She helped the world of art come into my home, literally. There are almost 20 pieces from her class up in our house. It felt like 6th grade went by in a blink of an eye, and I somehow ended up in 7th grade. Everyone says they were terrified to meet Mr. Gordon. I mean, I was close to terrified, but he didn't trick me. From the first time he walked past my chair and almost knocked me out of it, I loved him for his sense of humor and love of sports. He's been such a fun teacher to learn from, and he always keeps us on our toes, either if we're talking or taking a test by Jeopardy or teaching intermediates about the Oregon Trail. He always found a fun and interactive way for us to learn. I will definitely miss our talks in the morning about my volleyball tournament or about what sweatshirt I was wearing that day. He helped me become interested in history, and I'm excited to learn more about it, but it won't be the same without him. When I finally made it to 8th grade, I had to take a second and realize only 9 years ago I was thinking, wow, 8th grade? I don't think I'll ever be that old. But I'm here now, and I've loved it. Every minute of this year has been memorable. From the time when we spent all science filling the long jump pit to the time there somehow ended up being a zombie apocalypse in ELA. Every moment at this school has been special, and I don't think I could love a school more. My friends and classmates have made my time at Abiqua so enjoyable, and they have played a big part in helping me get up in the morning, because I know that they will be there and be ready to make the most out of each day. This speech wouldn't be complete if I didn't mention these 3 people, Eva, Annika, and Yukaya. They couldn't have supported me more, and without them, I wouldn't have a dress to wear tonight. And to all my other friends, thank you for listening to me about my problems, and thank you for making me laugh when I'm feeling down. This school wouldn't be the same without you. And finally, I want to thank my teachers who have been supportive and helpful, and helped me get through difficult challenges, and especially Ms. Terrell. You have helped me through almost every test I have took, and if you weren't there to tell me to take a couple deep breaths, then who knows where I'd be right now. Last but not least, I want to thank my family. I want to thank my grandma who suggested this amazing school to my parents 13 years ago, and for helping me learn how to read and write. I want to thank my grandpa for helping me do my difficult 4th grade math homework, and especially for taking me home every day. Of course, Avery needs to be mentioned. My brother has been such an inspiration to me. Our early morning car rides to school, when we talked about how I was going to be okay and how I wasn't going to fail Mr. Gordon's test, to the times when we used to both go to Abiqua, and when I would see him in the hallways, and I would always give him a hug. And of course, my parents. My mom helped me realize that everything would be okay, and she has been one of my biggest supporters, and I can't thank her enough. Without my dad, I don't think I would have passed Mr. Gordon's class. He has helped me with my homework late at night when we are both ready to fall asleep, and in the morning when we are still both about to fall asleep. I couldn't have made it through the year without him by my side. So I'm going to end this speech by saying the words I would say every day while I was leaving a classroom. Bye, thank you.